Alright, yo, what is up, bro chachos? It has been a while. And by a while, I mean, this might be the longest break I've had in streaming in, probably since I started. I don't think we've ever gone a month without streaming. Oh, man. See, it's not like I was doing anything particular this, like, last month, you know? I just wasn't streaming. I mean, it's weird, you know? I spent, like, essentially 4 years of my life. I'd probably say, like, the first few years I streamed daily, and after a while I was like, I don't have to stream daily, but I've never taken a month break since I started, which is kind of crazy. And, I mean, I don't know if I really got anything out of taking the break. Like, when I think about it, you know, I mean, it's nice not to have anything, like, but, like, was I doing anything valuable in that new time? Probably not. Oh my goodness gracious! But it's good to stream again. Wilnat's been like, Hack, do you need to stream again? I'm like, yeah, no, he's right. But welcome everybody. Glad you guys could be here. Goodness. So definitely want to catch some of y'all up on like what I've been doing in the in that past time. I've started a new project, like a project for a channel. Yes, very big project. I wonder what else I can mention. There's another thing I'm actually working with. I'm working with Pear on something as well. I wonder how much I'm allowed to say. Let's see. But quite a few things have actually happened in the meantime. Obviously, a month is a big amount of time. But welcome. Can't wait to see it. Yeah. See, I have a project. I wonder if I should show it or not. Shh. What do you mean? Shh. Show what? What do you mean? Shh. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, so let's start with the basics. So, essentially, where I left off was we did the game jam. We had Terminera. We submitted that. It made it to one of the top things. Don't reveal too much. I'll reveal what I need to. We submitted Terminera into the game jam. It became quickly one of the most popular ones. We did really well. Unfortunately, because when your game does very well, it gets review bombed a bit by people who are upset. So unfortunately, we got like 90th something place, which sucked because I think our game was definitely better than some of the games above it. Some of the games above it were. I mean, I don't mean to be a hater, but some of the games above it were visual novels, and I mean, oh, that doesn't exactly qualify as like the highest echelon of gameplay, does it? But oh well, not much you can really do about it. A lot of asset flips. Quite a few. But what can you say? I learned a lesson that game jams are unfortunately, it's a lot of politics, unfortunately. It's not necessarily about what game is the best. I think like some of the games that were like really good were kind of like lower than they should have been. And then there are games that probably shouldn't have been near the top that were probably close to the top. Just because they're like very like almost like very wide appeal. Like that's almost like an interesting way of saying it. Goofy old way of saying echelon. I don't know how to say it. That's not a word I say often. All contests are popularity contests? No, it wasn't popularity contests. If it was popularity, we were one of the top. I think our thing made it to like we made it to at least top 10 most popular. So popularity wasn't it. It was, the thing is like, how do I put it? Like I think the second place was a game with only 11 reviews. We had over 100. So popularity was not it. It was politics. Very different. Yeah, we made it really high. So just came here to say your friend made me draw Royal Melon X Lisa Genshin Impact. That's actually peak. Honestly, I'm curious to see that. I would want to see that, honestly. Are you making the full version? We've had discussions. We haven't actually worked on it like physically since. Okay, no, I've opened it once since the game jam, but we're discussing stuff for new levels and stuff just yesterday. So we'll make progress, but like I said on the Discord, I'm curious to see. I would want to see that. As someone who's put like over 500 hours in a Genshin Impact, I think that would be very entertaining. But I wouldn't expect a full version of Terminera out like anytime soon. Trust me, if we go into full development, I will let you guys know that I'll be very proud of that. But as of now, like it's not an active development. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see. Okay, so where do we go next? So that was kind of that arc. I might make a short or something on that in the future, not now. Oh, it was a month ago. I say, not now. What do you think will win Game of the Year? Oh my god, that's a great thing to cover today. Oh my god, the Game Awards! We can actually go through all the awards. Hold on. The Game Awards. That's a cute little side track. Yeah, like, I don't need to be like, what I think will win. We can go through and vote. That's always fun. Where the hell is my goober? That's the wrong goober. Let's see. Let's see. What is your what are you called? Okay. Do. Give me a second. Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And let's set that to be Game Awards. Yeah, let's do a little bit of voting. How about that? Well, let me open up chat on my second monitor. I was reading chat on the first monitor, so let me move it to my second monitor now. Okay. That SOB is a surprise if Silksong wins. I don't think it'll be Silksong. Silksong won't win. Silksong won't win. As someone who played Silksong, I love Silksong. I don't think it'll win. But I'll go over what I think will win here. So let's vote now. So let's view all categories. Let's start from backwards to forwards, because these categories are honestly the more interesting ones. Like, best esports team, like, I don't actually care. Best esports athlete, I'm sorry, I don't actually care. Best esports game, sorry, we don't care about that one either. Sorry for those who care about esports. Just, not my cup of tea. Come on, Game Awards. Come on, Game Awards. Okay, Content Creator of the Year. The buttons don't work! Fix your site! Jesus Christ. Okay. So, this is the first one where I'm actually, like... I know who 3 of these guys are. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who Kai Drell is. I've never heard of this guy. Kai Cenat, this is the biggest guy on Twitch. He's honestly done some really big things this year. That makes sense. Moist Critical. Love him or hate him. Like, I'm actually not sure why he's here. I think it's very funny. Like, I don't dislike Moist Critical. I think Moist Critical is neat. But, like... What has he done this year specifically to be, like, Content Creator of the Year? Like, Kai Cenat has been, like... He's done some really, really big events this year, right? I mean, he's, like, the biggest Twitch streamer at period, so, like, that makes sense. He voice acted in Dispatch? I didn't even know that. I didn't play Dispatch. And then, Sakura Miko, Hololive, one of the Japanese Hololive YouTubers. I know who they are. Obviously, I've never watched them because they don't speak English. And I've never heard of this guy. Who is Burnt Peanut? I don't know. Like, if we're being realistic, and we're talking about, like, impact, it's probably Kai Cenat. But, like, if we wanted to be funny, we could do Sakura Miko. He had the 35 million reveal. Who? Was that Cenat or Kai or Moist? See, if we're being realistic, this will probably go to Kai. As the... Content Creator of the Year, this is probably gonna be a popularity contest. Like, as funny as it would be for Sakura Miko to win, it's very likely to be Kai. So that's why we're voting Sakura Miko. No, I decided! No, give me a moment. Damn it. I thought that'd be funny. Shoot. I don't know. Okay, well now I might have to do a real answer. Give me a second. Peanut Man looks like a brain rot dude. Just get that vibe. I'm sure he's not. I mean, I hope he's not. Okay. Let's turn that back on. So, as I was saying, pretend, this is a joke. Where, yep, definitely, I've literally never watched them. But, they look like a good person. True. Realistically, it's going to be Kai. Kai Cenat's probably going to win. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if Moist Critical won. I don't know if he's done anything particularly this year. I asked Bort, like, because Bort definitely watches, Moist more than I do. And he said, his biggest thing was the season 2, which is funny. Venom did show me that video, but, like, yeah, these are the biggest guys here. They'll probably, actually, no, how big, Miko's actually decently big. Sakura, Miko. How big is she? She might actually be 2.46. Yeah. She's decent sized, but that's not the... We're going against Titans. That's trying to battle man versus myth. It just... We kind of know how this is going to go, so you can kind of vote as you want. You kind of wish Saba was a choice? Technically, yeah, Saba's like the Gura spiritual successor. And, like, obviously she's the biggest English VTuber as of now. Okay, most anticipated game. Okay, so, out of these 5 games, I'm probably only going to be playing one of them. Well, one of them at launch. I might play Resident Evil at some point, but I haven't played any Resident Evil at this moment. So, like, I probably wouldn't start with Requiem. Spiritual successor? No, she is not allowed to say she is Gura. She literally can't say she's Gura. Like it's the same person, but like she can't say she's the same person. You know, sometimes she slips up and accidentally says stuff, but like, you know, obviously, like it's a different identity. It's a different identity. It's like when a developer leaves a company and then makes a new game that is the same gameplay at a new company, you know? I haven't been here in a while. I mean, we haven't streamed in a while. But back to what I was saying. Wait, hold on. Pepito wants us to see the freaking, the Lisa thingy. Oh my god! It's not even bad. Here, so this was what Pepito wanted us to see. Hold on. Hold on. There. That's supposed to be Royal Melon, the little goober, the little... Pear hasn't done anything with Royal Melon in a long time. The Naruto reference, if you watch like the freaking court case, you'd get that. But yeah, you're the friend. Welcome, howdy. But the Lisa's great. That's great, man. I haven't played Genshin in a while. They added Nod Cry, but I didn't actually play much of Nod Cry. I like booted it up. I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm more excited for Shinez Naya. Alright, let's go back to Game Awards. Hold on. Beep boop. Okay. Call your favorite character Goober? That's what it is! What else would it be? Should I do the rest of the Pantheons? I think the Pantheons are worth it. Maybe the last one might be out of some people's, like, familiar skill set, but, like, I think they're all worth at least trying. Okay. Half-Life 3 should be there? Okay, but if Half-Life 3 was here, they don't have a picture for it, so then they can't put it there. It's quite simple as that. They need a picture. So anyways, out of all these games, the only one that I'm probably playing at launch is GTA 6. So, I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, okay, I might not play it at launch, but I'm playing this sooner than I'm playing any of the other games. So, this one's pretty simple. Yeah, and I'd probably play this. I'd probably play Resident Evil. I played Witcher 3. This might be sacrilege to some people. I didn't really care about Witcher 3. I'm not gonna lie. The combat was not my thing. I would rather play a lot of other games with like better combat, you know? Like I didn't think the other things were bad. It's just like the combat was just like the battles just weren't fun. I'm not gonna lie. You're playing 7 in Village before Requiem? Yeah, I'd probably want to play 4 if I was playing a Resident Evil game. I know that's like one of the legendary Resident Evils, but I probably wouldn't start with Requiem. Best adaptation. Okay, so out of these, the only one I've seen is a Minecraft movie. It's kind of mean to vote Minecraft movie because I've only seen Minecraft movie, but it would be funny. It would be so funny if Minecraft movie won. It would be so funny. Like, what if Jack Black comes on the stage and he says, "I am Steve," and then he takes the card and just leaves. That would be the greatest thing. That would be the coolest thing. Why is Sonic 3 not here? Why is Sonic 3 not here? Sonic 3 is better than at least something here, right? Ooh. Chicken Jockey, exactly. You'll be fueling horrible adaptations. It was so fun. So hold on. So I don't know if I've talked about this. Minecraft movie was like the last movie I watched at my movie theater before it got shut down. So we had a movie theater that was like built. Was Sonic 3 from last year? Yeah, it's from December, which would mean it would be for this Game Awards, if that makes sense. So they actually completely forgot about it, or they somehow thought these 5 were better than that. But our theater literally shut down after we watched Minecraft movie. Like, so me and Pear went to go watch the movie the day it came out, and we were like the only people in the theater. It was crazy. Like everybody else posting these clips of like the theater being like packed with people, and ours were just barren. And we're like, damn, is this movie gonna flop? And it's like, no, the movie actually did very well. Anyways, that's just a little short story. Just context on my experience. The Game Awards was the whole year. So Game Awards is December of last year to November of this year. So anything that comes out this year right now is going to be in the next Game Awards. So like Kirby Air Riders comes out like in 2 days or so. That'll probably be on the racing thing for next year. Metroid Prime 4 comes out on December 4th. That'll probably be a Game of the Year nominee next year. Hopefully, assuming Miles McKenzie isn't as bad as they say he is. Alright, but yeah, no, I'm voting Minecraft. Screw you. Minecraft was funny. I didn't watch anything else, and I don't need to watch anything else. Best multiplayer. Okay. Oh, this is easy. Oh, this is easy. Oh, okay. This is so easy. You know what this is? It's Elden Ring Night Rain. That was okay. So out of these, I played Peak. I played Elden Ring Night Rain. Peak was good. Don't get me wrong. Peak was fun, but like, dude, Night Rain was actually so good. You guys are saying Peak because you played Peak. If you didn't play Night Rain, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Elden Ring Night Rain is like, this was a Peak experience. I played this with like Pineapple and Antivenom. It was great. Like, don't get me wrong. Peak is fun, but like, it's Peak, you know? Elden Ring Night Rain is a special experience. Now, I'm a sucker for like the Elden Ring aesthetic. I'm also a sucker for having my ass beat. Never played Peak. Actually, just seeing gameplay, it looks Peak. It's good friend slop. You know, it's like the Repo Lethal Company style gameplay. Oh, wait, didn't Kirby Air Riders not come out to this day? I thought Kirby Air Riders comes out like in 2 days or tomorrow or something. I don't think it's today though. Yeah, but I like that. That's my vote. This is my personal opinion. The only other thing I've played here is Peak. I don't think Peak is bad. It just like, dude, this is like, it's like a different level, you know? It's just, we're putting an indie game against, you know, Elden Ring Night Rain. All right, but that's just me. I didn't play Battlefield, so I can't say. Okay, ooh, this is a competitive one. Oh my god. Okay. What do you think will win Player's Voice? Ooh, we'll have to take a look at Player's Voice. It might be Genshin Impact for like another year. It's fully released in some regions because those regions are tomorrow and today is today. So, we have 3 sports games, or no, 3 racing games, 2 sports games. But the reason why this one is so interesting is that this has Mario and Sonic going at it together. That is scary. Because, like, if Mario wins, you'll never hear the end of it. If Sonic wins, you'll never hear the end of it. Like, it almost makes you think. If one of these other 3 games actually wins, there would be peace in the world. There would be peace if one of the other games won. But if Mario and Sonic wins, all-out war is going to happen. It'll be bad. It's going to be devastating. Anyways, I haven't actually played Cross Worlds. The only game I've played here is Mario Kart World. Isn't it funny how both games have World in the name? Ooh, but like, oh my god, it'll be crazy. I personally, now the reason I didn't pick up Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is, I'm gonna be honest, looking at it, it's more or less, it's like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe of Sonic, while like Mario Kart World is like, you know, it's a new thing. It's actually evolving Mario Kart at the very least. So it's just a different direction, different game. I really like Mario Kart World. I have like 90 hours in it, so I'd vote that. Sonic has Miku though. Fortnite has Miku, and Fortnite has Miku. Like bro, Mario Kart World is Luigi, dude. Bro, you guys are simping so hard, dude. For Miku, that's crazy. That's crazy. I would too, but Luigi is like the most attractive thing known to man. I like music. Mario Kart World is like the best soundtrack, dude. Okay, actually, we'll get back to that. When we get to soundtrack, we have like a little thing to talk about. Oh. But does it have Joker? It's got Bowser Jr. He's basically the Joker. Why so serious, Mario? I know you mean Joker Persona 5, but like he's got the face mask of like the thingy on it. You can't say that about Miku because she's 16. Miku doesn't have like Miku is a piece of software. Her age depends on what like incarnation of it like Miku it is. Like Miku adapts for whatever her scenario is. Miku's not like physically real. She is a program. If you played like some of them like what is it, the Miku like Project Diva games, like they literally have like Miku and like things that are like not appropriate for like 16-year-olds. Anyways, I'm voting Mario Kart. So is Luigi. Luigi can do whatever he wants though. He's Luigi. Ooh, wait, is that for real? What for real? Miku in like swimsuits? Yeah, of course that's for real. If that's what you mean, or the age thing, then yeah, it's a fictional character. They can do what they want with it. How's your day going? My day's going fine. Did you hear about Hytale coming back? I did hear about it coming back. I don't have much to say on it though. It's not something I was personally like looking forward to. That feels really weird. That just kind of the character though. The character is a blank slate. The age is sort of just a suggestion. Hytale sounds kind of mid. I don't want to be the guy to say something like that, but like people are talking about it being like a Minecraft killer, but it's like I'm curious to see what it does to be able to achieve that. Best Sims strategy. What do you just say? Did I say something? What did I say? Did I say something wrong? Hold on. What did I say? Did I accidentally say something? What? Wait. Why are you guys freaking out? Did I say something wrong? Excuse me? I don't think it's an MC killer, but I'm looking for it more than Reforge. Wait, what the hell is Reforge? Okay, first off, I don't... Age is just a suggestion. For Miku! Dude, that's literally how Miku works. Miku isn't like a established, like, she is a program. Dude, watch me... Oh, hold on. I know what you're suggesting. But, like, Miku isn't, like... Sounds crazy. Okay, now that you mentioned it crazy out of context, I know what you mean. Actually, don't clip that. Don't clip that. But, like... How do I put it? Like, Miku... Diddy I don't want to go with Diddy Kong. I don't want to go with Diddy Kong. That sounds so bad, but like, oh my god. It's just like, how do I put it? It's complicated. It's complicated, you know? Oh, it's complicated. I don't have a good answer. Age is not just a suggestion. Miku, why do I even bother? Why do you even bother? Oh my god. Why do I even bother? I'm gonna die. It's over. Best Sim / strategy. I didn't play any of these. I don't want to vote. If I were to play one of these, it would probably be... Shut up and move on. What's a Miku? I like Tetu, whose age is 31. Yup, can't go wrong with that. I love 31-year-olds. That'll work out, right? You need to triple think before you speak on the internet. Look, what do you mean that's worse? What's wrong with 31-year-olds? Well, actually, I mean they're like 2 steps in the grave, but like that's fine. This will come back to haunt you when you're big. Look, if someone tries to cancel someone for a clip out of context, then that's on them. That's on them. Honestly, that's like low intelligence, and they should die. Love Tete. We're moving over. No more Miku. We're switching over to our 31-year-olds. But realistically, if I were to play one of these, it would have probably been Final Fantasy Tactics. I actually played Final Fantasy Tactics on the DS as like a little kid. I was really bad at it. The game kind of scared me. I didn't know what I was doing. I got clapped. But if I was to play any of the games, it probably would have been that one. But I probably won't vote because I haven't played any of that. Thoughts on Mega Zerazora? To be fair, Mega Zero Zora or Zero Aura, I've never known how to pronounce them, to be honest. I think her 2 ages has to do with being a chimera. Yeah, no, I think she ages twice as fast or something. But yeah, it's something like, it's really weird. But 31. Anyways, this is essentially the racing thing, but with one extra character. We have Donkey Kong now, and it's kind of unfair. Like, Donkey Kong kind of claps here. Why is Bonanza there? Because it's got 2-player mode in it. That's why it's here. If Donkey Kong didn't have 2-player, it wouldn't have been here. But oh my god. You know what would be the funniest? Hold on. You know what would be the funniest outcome? If Mario Kart wins Best Family and Sonic wins Best Racing. Oh, dude, there would be blood. There would be blood out there. People would be dying in the streets. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, what's probably going to happen is Donkey Kong's probably going to win this. Donkey Kong's actually a Game of the Year nominee. So, it gets my vote. But, dude, it would be really funny if Mario won one and Sonic won one. I was also thinking, should you get a Switch 2? I like my Switch 2, but you got to make sure you have a game that you actually want for it, you know? Split Fiction will win? I don't think so. Split Fiction doesn't strike me as a family game. Like, this is a game you can play with, like, your kid. Like, yeah, this is multiplayer, but, like, would you really play this with, like, your kid, you know? I don't know. Best Fighting. Fighting games were ass this year. Holy cow. Like, how do I put it? 2 of these games are collections. Usually whenever there's, like, the Game Awards, they usually try to avoid remasters, re-releases, or collections. 2 of the games in Best Fighting are collections. I guess this just wasn't a good year for fighting games. Kind of crazy. Let's see, Best RPG. I didn't actually play any of these this year. I'm planning on picking Monster Hunter Wilds when it goes on a good sale, because Monster Hunter games usually go like on crazy sales, but it hasn't gone on a crazy sale yet. It'll probably do that when the DLC comes out. And then Expedition 33 is probably going to be the game that wins, so it's not even fair. It's not even fair. Ooh. Man. It'll probably be Expedition 33. I almost shouldn't even vote, because Expedition 33 will win no matter what. No, it's not like my vote would matter anyways, but like, oh, I'm not just showing up. Are you going to finish in October? I will eventually, yes. It's just like after October ended, it's like, I'm getting a refresh break. I'm like charging up, you know? We'll get it. Trust. Yeah, so Expedition 33 will probably win this, but I mean, should I even vote? I haven't played Expedition 33. I'm actually getting it for Christmas, though. That is a game I am playing eventually. But, What if it's the most overrated game of all time? That would be so sad. I know Pear really likes it. So I'm hoping, and Pineapple also really likes it, so it'll probably be, like, a great game. But, like, I don't know. Should I give out votes to things I haven't played? I don't know. We'll have to see. Best ZA? Okay, I love ZA, but, like, ZA isn't Game of the Year material, you know? It's it's just not Game of the Year material. I love ZA. Okay, Best Action Adventure. Again, out of these, the only I've played is Silk Song. Hell yeah. Silk Song was good. Silk Song gets my vote. I like Silk Song. Silk Song is good. I'm voting Silk Song. I'm silking it, guys. Best action game. Didn't actually play any of these this year. I still have not played Silk Song. It's a good game. Would thumbs up. Let's see, best VR. Oh wait, I don't even have a good VR headset. Mine is like ass. I haven't played one in ages. Best mobile game. Okay. So, I downloaded 2 of these. I only played 1 of these. So the 2 I downloaded were Persona 5X and Uma Musume. Persona 5X I played for like 2 minutes, and then I was like, I'm good. Uma Musume I downloaded and never even played it. So that's why we're voting Uma Musume. I'm from Texas. I like horses. Yeah. Why not? These are 100% horses, guys. Trust. That's a horse. That is a horse, right? Okay. Best debut indie game. It's so funny to see it. It doesn't belong here. It's like, what doesn't belong there? Oh yeah, dude. There's this void here because they removed Mega Bunk from the list. So for those of you unaware, one of the games on Best Debut Indie was Mega Bonk, which was made by not Danny Dev. Not Danny Dev. it's not Danny. And he's all like, guys, I'm not actually a debut indie. This isn't actually my first indie game. Can you take my game off of debut indie? And so like now there's just this void here. This Mega Bonk shaped void. Unironically, actually, I bought Mega Bonk after that. I was like, honestly, that's based. Like, imagine having to like say, okay, the jig is up. So I actually bought Mega Bonk after that. But Mega Bonk's actually good. Honestly, it would deserve to be here. Danny, yes, Danny the YouTuber. But he's just like, oh, this isn't actually my first indie game. I'm actually an experienced indie game creator. You gotta remove it from this. And so they did, which is very funny. So this will probably end up going to Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, but that's not really a surprise to anyone, is it? You ever heard that name in a long time? That's because he was grinding away at a game. Best indie game. Load. Load, please. Load, please. This is the most well-made site ever made. I meant best indie game. Okay, out of these, again, the only one I played is Silk Song. Silk Song was good. It's good enough. Again, Expedition 33 will probably win this, but I might as well silk it, you know. I might as well silk it. I hate that E3 is in the indie game categories. Yeah, unfortunately, some of the indie games have like dollars of budget, and then obscure. Expedition 33 literally has millions of dollars of budget. It's like, well, that's a bit unfair. I mean, technically, Hollow Knight and Hades both have millions now too, because like they both were following like, you know, established indie games that like did very well. But like this game genuinely had professional AAA developers and millions of dollars of budget. So like it's complicated, you know. It's like, damn, like imagine being like, dude, I'm so proud of making my game, and then you're like, why do I hear boss fight music? You know, that's kind of what it is like to be in the indie category right now. Best community support. I mean, the only game out of these that I've like came back to is Fortnite. You know, I mean, okay, no. So I've played this, and this. I've played Fortnite, Helldivers, and No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, I kind of played like a bit. Then I was like, yeah, not for me. Like, what should I know going into Undertale for the first time? You should know nothing. You should play the game blind immediately, and you should only look into things after you've played it. Fortnite, like Miku? You guys only wanted to win because of Miku. This is exactly like Sonic. This is exactly what I said. Snowman Sky, I've only played it like 2 hours into it. I've definitely played a lot more Fortnite. It is Fortnite after all. Helldivers got a Halo update? I didn't see. Because I haven't came back to Helldivers. I played Helldivers when it first came out. It was... Hey, I mean, nothing's wrong with Helldivers. It just kind of like... You play the game and you're like, yep, that's Helldivers. After like, 20 hours, you're like, yep, that is indeed Helldivers. Gets a lot of support. I do know it gets a lot of support, but... Like, I didn't really get deep into the core gameplay. It's my first ever stream, by the way. Well, welcome! Do you even join it because of Miko? You'll be because of Teto? I hope they had Teto. I would play as the red one. Yeah, we're voting Fortnite, yeah. I mean, this is mean. It's Fortnite, but like, we're voting it anyways. Best ongoing. Let's see. This is the same category, except they added Marvel Rivals. Bro, this is exactly the same category. Anyways, we'll just vote it. We'll just vote it again. Okay. Games for Impact. I don't even know what any of these are. So, sorry. Innovation and accessibility. I haven't played any of these, and I don't know what they do to be accessible. So, sorry. No, I'm not voting Rivals. I haven't played any of these guys, so I don't know their performances. Best audio design. They also didn't play any of these. DP just Should have voted Doom. I've only played Doom 2016. I didn't play Doom Eternal or The Dark Ages. Best score in music. Okay, so this is actually a crazy one. Like, everybody I know says Mario Kart should have been here. Mario Kart has like over 200 music tracks, and it's all big band orchestrated music. Like, I don't think every single game here has orchestrated. I believe a lot of them are digital music. So like, it feels, it's so robbed, dude. Mario Kart should have been here. It doesn't need to win, but Mario Kart should have been on the list. It's crazy. Silksong voted now. Here's the thing. Silksong has good music, but do I think it has the best one and out of everything here? I don't think I would. I think from what I've heard, Expedition 33 has really good music, and I haven't even played the whole game. Well, no, I haven't played the game. Just whenever Pear was playing the game, he'd be like, Hacked, you gotta click onto this. Listen. Like, it's good. It's really good. It's really good. It's nice to be here. Thanks for coming. Like, Silksong has some bangers. Like, I remember one of the tracks that really was, like, really good was, what was it? The Cogworks Place? That music hits my soul. That music, like, rattles your strings, but, like, could I really say that's better than what's in here? No, I haven't even played the full game. It just Pear would be playing it, like, you guys gotta listen. And you just hear, like, the best music to ever come out of France, you know? So, I will respectfully not vote in this category. Shermer's best? I will respectfully not vote. Okay, best art direction. Okay, this is really easy. The AI overview is mentioning Miku? Wait, what does the AI overview say? Can somebody copy paste it? I'm curious. This is really easy. So personally, I think for art direction, like, a lot of people will be like, oh, you know, these games look good, right? But I think art direction is more about looking good. I think art direction is about creativity. And, dude, they literally say creative here. Like, look. Like, maybe the landscapes are creative in Expedition 33, but ultimately, it still ultimately is realism. You know, realism. Like, these two actually have, you know, unique, creative art styles, you know? And if I was to say which one I prefer Silksong. I think Silksong looks amazing. I think Silksong looks phenomenal. So I would say Silksong is my vote for art direction. Like, without a doubt. Like, even if I think this will probably win Game of the Year, art direction, there's no way it's not Silk. At least in my opinion. We got Silksong. That's not even the first time I gave you Silksong. Best narrative. I didn't play any of these. Best game direction. I didn't play any of these. And what is Hades 2 even about? It's a roguelike about Greek characters. The AI overview stopped mentioning Miku. What a shame, you guys just gotta talk about Miku more. Okay, now we get to the Game of the Year. Now, it's almost certainly probably gonna be Expedition 33. But I've played Donkey Kong Bonanza and Silksong out of here, and it's very interesting. So I want to say Donkey Kong's probably more consistent. I don't think there's like any like really lows of Donkey Kong, but Donkey Kong only has like one really high. While Silksong has a bunch of high highs. Silksong has a few low lows. I'm not gonna lie. There's a few parts of Silksong that are like kind of like bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you did Act 3, you know what I'm talking about. But I think Silksong has more high highs than Donkey Kong does. As Miku versus Teto versus Nero, who wins? Teto, because she's red. Better red than dead. DK Miku? Okay, sure. Bruh. If there was a Miku game on the Game of the Year, you guys would vote for it. I swear to God. It's too easy. I know we gotta do to get Terminera to be Game of the Year. We just gotta somehow get Miku into it. How expensive is Miku? Act 1 is 3. Act 3 is fun. Act 3 is fun. The content is good. Finding the new areas is annoying. That if you goodness gracious, there's some other things I could go on about, but like, oh, or Silksong fans. Bile water. Bile water. Bile water. Finally, I like bile water, but like, dude, bile water is not well designed. I think bile water is funny because of how bad it is, but like, dude, unfortunately, like, it's tough. Like, Silksong definitely has higher peaks. Silksong definitely has higher peaks, but like, Donkey Kong is more consistent. So that's what's tough. Didn't Nara solo every YouTuber? No. It'd be cool if she could. I hate that place. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Ooh. I don't know what I would pick. I don't know what I would pick out of those two. It's really tough because like you know? Like, DK will probably win Family Game of the Year, so it's not like DK's gonna get an award. Like, DK's not gonna get shafted. DK's probably gonna win Family Year. Silksong will probably win something, so it's like, if... Okay. These games will neither of these games will probably win. It'll probably be Expedition 33 that wins. So, like, ultimately, whatever vote we pick here is, like, purely performative. So... Miku costs a lot, but Teto is free? Well, I'm not talking about the voice, I'm just talking about the character, you know? Is it free to add Teto as a character into something? I don't know. I don't know if Skong is gonna win anything, to be honest. Is it not? You voted Skong here. Oh shoot. Wait, Skong might Skong can win this. Yeah, Skong can win Best Action Adventure. Yeah. I was like, is there a category without Expedition 33 in it? Yes. Skong can win this one. I believe in you, Hollow Knight. You got this. Trust. Oh, it's... Yeah, honestly, like, the question is, like, is there a category without Expedition 33 in it? Anyways, let's see. Gaming power creep got so bad, bro. Silksong is peak, but there's always a bigger tryhard. True! Skong literally broke Steam. Okay, it breaking Steam isn't about how many players it got. It's because they disabled pre-orders, and... Yeah... If you want to put a game on there, don't make everybody buy it all at once. Like, Monster Hunter Wilds actually had a higher player count than Skong did, but, you know, it doesn't break the thing because, like, they allowed people to pre-order and pre-download the game ahead of time, so the server isn't stressed all at once. You know, that's kind of important. Believe it or not, letting people pre-buy and pre-download the game is actually really important for making sure your server doesn't have 500,000 people downloading a game all at once, you know? You know, sent feedback to the AI review to mention more Miku? Fair enough. Anyways, I'll probably vote Skong for this. I don't think Donkey Kong's bad, but like... No, I don't have anything to say about that. Skong. Yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say. The Fiction will win a few categories, I think. Just seems like a Game Awards game. Well, yeah, It Takes Two was as well. It Takes Two won Game of the Year, and it's just like the successor to that, so... It's not impossible. Alright, that's the Game Awards! Yippee! Yeppers! Overall, interesting year. I didn't actually play a ton of the games this year. Like, as we can see, like, a lot of the things are empty, but... I'm curious to see how it ends up. Unironically, some of these could go crazy. If Expedition 33 doesn't sweep, this will be an interesting year. If Expedition 33 does sweep, well, I guess this will be a long award. Isn't Miku like a space god? Miku is whatever you want her to be, but she is a program that goes beep boop beep boop. All right. Anyways, so before this, we were just talking. We were just talking, and somebody was like, "Heck, do the Game Awards or something." No, what are you gonna vote for Game of the Year? So we got sidetracked for like 30 minutes. So that's good to catch up on. It's always fun to do that on stream. You get a lot of like good discussion, and you get to see who's passionate about games like Marvel Rivals. Well, I think it's a fun discussion. I think next year's probably gonna be crazy. Next year we're gonna have some really big hitters. I mean, I can only imagine what's coming out next year. Yippee, yeppers. Alright, let's see. So where do we go next? Well, matter what, this will be a weird year. Well, it will be a weird year because right now Expedition 33 is the most nominated game ever, and if it actually wins most of its awards, which it probably will, it'll be the game that's won the most awards too, which is crazy. That'll be wild. Like even GTA 6 will have a hard time breaking that. In fact, I'm gonna say this. This would be a crazy thing. I think there's a solid chance GTA 6 doesn't win Game of the Year. And you might be like, what the hell? How could you even suggest that? That's like sacrilege. Keep in mind, Red Dead Redemption 2 didn't win its own Game of the Year. And GTA 6 is just, it's all like, it's gonna be like more of that, you know? Like, Rockstar game doesn't necessarily mean Game of the Year. So like, that next year will be crazy. Like, Rockstar does not equal a free win, you know? It is not a free win for Rockstar. So I'm just saying, like, next year will be crazy. Like, will it be a nominee? Oh, almost certainly. Almost certainly. But, like, it's not the freest win of all time. I think there'll be solid competition. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god. GTA 6-0. Okay, let's see. Where do we go next? Such high expectations that I'll flop? Well, I don't think it'll flop. It'll probably make a lot of money. I mean, it'll certainly make a lot of money. But it's mostly probably because it's GTA 6. If it was any other studio making a game of that same scale, they would 100% flop. Isn't this the first stream since the last Game Jam one? Yes, that is exactly it. Yeah. It's been a while, and I'm just like, I gotta stream. Actually, no, I wasn't. Wilnat was like, Hacked, you gotta stream. And so we did. Do you think Half-Life 3 will happen next year? I don't know. I don't want to say anything about Half-Life because, like, it's Valve. There's no way to know. We don't know what Valve does. We like Valve is there. They're doing stuff. We have no idea what they're doing, to be honest. So it's really hard to say. Like, they could just surprise us and say they're releasing like a Portal VR and people would be happy. Valve is hiring math tutors as we speak. Wait, why would they be doing that? That's scary. Math tutors? I don't want math in my games. Why would we do that? That sounds bad. Valve does Valve things? Valve literally does nothing and then they make a bunch of money. Like it's the Luigi of video games, you know? They do nothing, and like they're the only like platform on PC that's like the size it is. Like, they're gonna be a platform that's literally better than Valve, and people want to switch over because they're like, well, I already got all my games on Steam, you know? Why would I want a new one? Like, Valve is too big to fail. The game industry is gonna go crazy. I don't think it'll be as crazy as you think it is. I don't think it'll be as crazy. I think Silksong will be bigger than Half-Life 3 drop. There's no way Half-Life 3 surpasses the amount of concurrent players as Silksong. Or some of the other games. Because the thing is about Half-Life, most of the things about Half-Life, most of the Half-Life fans are like ancient, you know? Like they're like, Half-Life is from like early 2000s. Like 1998, early 2000s. Hack, what do you mean? What do you mean hack? No, I'm serious. How many people here have actually played Half-Life? Most people here who say Half-Life is exciting haven't even played it, you know? So that's like a game for like another generation. I don't think it'll do as big as like a game targeted towards our generation, you know? Not me. Most people haven't. I bought the games because they were 99 cents, but I haven't even played them yet, you know? Like, it's one of those things that be like, wow, that's really cool. That's good that exists. And then, like, you know, I feel like most people our generation probably wouldn't particularly, you know, and the people might play it, but like, that's not like the game-changing thing that like a game that's like been hyped up for like our generation would be, you know? Like, I feel like, what's a good example? There's not really a good example, but like something like GTA 6 obviously is definitely more of like the industry shaking game. Well, not Parent, you are live right now. OG Trio. Ah, crazy. Can't believe it. Well, Parent technically went live first, and I went live, then Will and I went live. So, I guess that says something about who's copying each other. I'm surprised Walnut's going live for so late though. Man. Somebody asked what's my opinion on the Steam machine. So the thing about the Steam machine is that it's probably going to be expensive. That's the thing. So for those of you unaware, Steam actually did the whole Steam machine thing like back in like 2013 or something. And it flopped really hard because most people don't really care about playing Steam machines on their TV. I mean Steam games on their TV. Because there's like a billion ways to do that. So it's good for those that want it. But like I don't know if it'll do well. It's probably gonna be around 1,000. If it's 1,000, people probably won't be buying that for like what they want it to do, you know? It probably won't. Okay, I don't want to say it's gonna flop as hard as the original one, because the original Steam machine flopped really hard. But like, I don't think it, like, people were saying that the Steam machine may be like the Xbox killer. Not the PlayStation or Switch killer, but the Xbox killer, considering Xbox is on its death zone, right? Ooh. So maybe you can kill Xbox. I mean, that's not like the biggest thing to kill. That's like walking to a dog show and like you attack the Chihuahua instead of like the German Shepherd. Xbox killer is already dead. Yeah. But if it's actually $1,000, that's kind of like, that would be a tough sell. Linus Texas was talking about console price being $500 to people at Steam, and he said there was not good energy there. Eeks. The thing is, I think people have said the specs is around Xbox Series S level, right? And that's, how much is the Series S? Xbox Series S, not X, S. The S is like $400. So if it's over $500 and it's about the same specs as a $400 console, that'll be a tough battle. I'm not gonna lie. We have stopped talking about Miku. I'm sorry, I don't have anything to Miku right now. No, I think the Steam Frame is going to be much more interesting. The Steam Frame, I think, is probably out of like the piece of hardware Steam revealed. They did like a controller, the machine. Wasn't there a third thing? I thought there was a third thing. I don't know. I remember a controller and the Steam machine. The controller, I'm gonna be honest, it looks way too big and bulky. I would never play on anything like that. I use a PS5 controller for gaming on PC personally. But the Steam Frame actually looks like a pretty good deal. So I think that'll go pretty well. Out of the things, I think that's definitely the most interesting. Definitely the most unique, like, pretty good thing. Like, if you wanted to get into VR and you wanted like a high-end VR set, that'd be like a good thing to buy. Oh, there's that NVIDIA 50 series Miku card. Wowie. Imagine getting the Miku PC and all you play is the Miku Project Diva on it or whatever. Man. Alright, let's see. Gamers. Let's see, hold on. Let's see, hold on. I'm looking at the thing. Oh, welcome, Phil. Now, rumors are saying the price of the frame will be anywhere from 1K to 1.2K. It probably will be. VR is just really expensive to get like a good thing into. Unfortunately. Do you recommend Linux or Windows for coding a video game? Shouldn't matter either way. Windows can export to Linux, and I think Linux can export to Windows as well. Like, as long as you're not using Mac, you're fine. Functionally, Linux or Windows should be able to do run. Okay, I mean, Windows will probably be compatible with more things. So if there's any like weird plugins or anything you need, that'll probably fit Windows more easily. But like Linux should be able to work on anything as well. Mac just unfortunately has like really weird restrictions on things, and I would never use Mac as like my main thing. Ooh, man. Fun fact, wait, GTA 6 comes out a year from now. Oh yeah, it does. That's crazy. Can I hack Audio's BP? Let's see. Do I leak the big project I've been working on? So I've been working on something, and Should test on Windows because 99% of your users will be there. 1% will be on the Steam Deck. And the 1% of Steam Deck users can still, they can still run Proton or whatever. Except that Apple doesn't believe in their products enough? Yeah, Apple is a really weird, like, closed ecosystem. Don't leak it, Hack? You're bad about that? Do you know what I'm talking about, Bort? Do you know which thing I'd be talking about? Don't leak it? Damn! Damn. I'm battling demons. I'm battling demons! The thoughts is like, would it be so cool to show what I've worked on? Why not? So I think the idea is that I've shown things before, and then, like, I've made a lot of progress and I never finished them. Undertale versus Nera. I think they mean that as well. It's like don't want to show something that'll take a while to come out. Don't leak it. The demons, they're fighting me. They're battling me. The demons. Don't listen to the demons. How do I know you're not the demons? How do I know which one is going well? Progress is going well enough. Show them when you have more. I mean, I have good progress. Like, you showed phase 2 of Naruto and you regretted it after. Yeah, well, I didn't have any ideas, unfortunately. I never did get ideas. Show stuff off when it's actually close. We'll be patient if you show us a crumb. Okay. A crumb. I'll show one thing, and I won't say a single thing. Hold on. I'll show one asset. No one will know. No one will know. No one will know. No one will know what this is. You guys won't know what this is. It doesn't matter. See? You're like, what is this thing? What could this be? Why is he showing us this thing? A shadow. I mean, yeah, it is a shadow. I'll confirm that. It is a shadow. Nothing more. That is. There we go. Ooh. I like how everyone actually knows what it is saying not to. It's because of the Nera Undertale thing. I showed that off way too early because I like Toon Turfed y'all. But it's not because I've been working on it the entire time. I just generally didn't have ideas of where to take it. I almost wanted to just like release it and just kind of let it go, but I'd feel bad about like leaving it unfinished as well too. 3D game? No, not 3D. I haven't done anything 3D. I don't plan on doing anything 3D for a while. Like, we have a 3D Nera model as well, but I would still have to create 3D models for everything else, and that would be... I would die. Oh. Toon Turf in 8 days? Oh yeah, Toon Turf is coming out really soon. That's gonna be crazy. Ooh, that's gonna be really weird. Have you shown the 3D model on stream? No, because I got the 3D model in between the last 2 streams. Let's go crack open Blender. Maybe make it voxels? Assuming I could make voxels, I would be fighting myself as well if I was using voxels. Open recent. No recent? Got Toon Turf before GTA 6. That is a crazy thing. Show Super Nera 64. Oh yeah, we can show that too. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Chat. Hold on. Let's go! My child! I made that. Yeah, Phil made the Super Nera 64 mod. And it took him way longer than he thought it was gonna take. He had to battle his own demons for that. Look at this! Our child! No way! It's actually really cool. It is peak. Now, obviously, just T-posing here doesn't mean much. But Well, actually, hold on. While we're here. Bald. What tutorial? No, I commissioned someone for this. I didn't follow a tutorial. I can only dream of making something like this as of now. Bald. This is the goblin. If I colored this green and dropped this in the forest, you would not know. You would not know the difference. You would hold your purse and be like, please do not take my gold, goblin. Yeah, we can also turn off the ears. Hey, look, this is a perfectly normal human. What is a Nera? This is a human. There are no ears here. Look at this alternate reality where she's not an alien. And then you can turn on the head as well. And then the body. That's crazy that the body's all one thing. Like, the head is 3 different pieces. And then the body's just one chunk. That's crazy. Change the colors and should be Aaron. It can't be too hard to change the textures, I imagine. I mean, I have the texture sheet here, but I have to figure out how to actually use that. So it's Nera's stair since that cuts off the ears, imagine. Yeah, Phil had to decapitate Nera and break her legs and rip off her booty. Because Mario is butt bones. Hold on, let's see. Where can I find it? Yeah, let me try to get the thingy. Can you make her do the dance? I'd have to get the animation and plug it in there. It's not a one-click thing. But let me try to find Mario. Hack? Mort? It's important? I can do it if I have the model. How do I send a model? I mean, I guess I can put it on Google Drive. Upload. I can just link that in the description. Here, I'll just put the model in the description. Copy link. Done. He posted the community tab? Yeah, that's so you can see the GIFs. Does the model actually work? Yes. It took some editing. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to pull up. Here. Boom. 3D model. Test if that works. If that doesn't work, let me know. It should work. Alright, let's see. No custom music? Yeah, no custom moveset. We had to battle demons just to get this in. Okay. Host. Mods, we have it on, right? Nera, yeah, that's it. Ooh. You should let me in? I don't even know how to do that. Make a game called Twitch Simulator where they sit in a building and stare at a screen for health. They look outside the window at things like nature or grass, they lose health. Imagine. I do want to make some more like smaller scale games that I could just like make a little video on. I think some small scale games would be fun. No way! Okay, I think it's gonna start as Mario. Yeah, it's Mario. No, that's not a Mario! That's not a Mario! Who the hell is this? Whoa! No way. Dude! Peak! What a gamer, man. What a timeline! This is the future of Mario 64. Wait, you guys can't see? No, I didn't share the screen. No, hold on. I wasn't sharing the screen the entire time. Why do you guys take so long to say something? Okay, here we go. Is this what it's like to be blind? You're welcome. You can't say we give equal opportunities to people. I thought you were still finding it. No. There we go. Gaming. We don't have a voice yet. I've thought about like, what if I like put out like a little community post, or not community post, like a little her life icon needs to be fixed. Wait, if it was the nearest stair, that would be a great idea. You're right. You came back here confused. What's wrong? This is Mario. That's a Mario. This is normal. What was I saying? Yeah, I like to put out like maybe a little community post. Why are the arms so short compared to the body? Because Mario's got like really weird. Mario is weirdly sized. If Mario didn't have such a weird hitbox, this would fit way better. Like Mario's hitboxes are like very, very obscene. You're right, that does look like Mario. Yeah, like you see like the blue. Like Mario wears blue, right? Yeah. You're weirdly sized? What was that supposed to mean? I didn't even mean to grab that. Okay, I am no Mario 64 speedrunner, but it's a little broken. Yeah, that's why we haven't released it publicly yet. It's not done. Where's the hat, though? So I don't know if there's a good way to take off the hat, but as far as I'm aware, I think the little hoge on top of the head, the little hair, I think that's the hat right now. I think that's the hat. I forget if that is the hat, though. I forget if we actually set that up. Yeah, guys, can't you wait for Super Nara Kart World? Make her hair the hat? No, it's a little hoge. Nara should be bald and hatless? Bro! There's a reason I play Mario Galaxy. That implies that it's a wig? It's not a wig. It would be funny, but man, Nara for Smash Ultimate? It would be so cool. It'd be so cool to get a character in Ultimate, even if it was like just as a skin, like Sans was. Well, I guess not Ultimate. The next game. It'd be so funny though. Sometimes you do got to do the funny for the funny. No, she has no hat. We might do that. Think about the bit. Imagine. Oh, there, King Bobbert. Went right past the teleporter. I'm going up the legit way. King Bobbert doesn't like cheaters. Oh, but what I was saying, yeah, I would like to put out like a little Google forum and let people like maybe audition to do like the voice acting for it. You're fighting Bowser. Yeah, this is Bowser. This is King Bowser, guys. Oh, I think it'd be really cool because right now there's not an official voice for Nara, like not in any media, and it'd be really cool to see what people's interpretations would be. And hey, what's the worst happens? We don't get a good voice. There's nobody in the community who has a good voice. Whatever. At the very least, it'd be a fun little project. But it'd be so cool. It'd be so cool to see what would happen. Unfortunately, I think like most of my audience is male. It's like good luck with that. Good luck doing a convincing voice like that. But man, it'd be fun. It'd be funny to see what people would do. It's the Mario voice, but deeper. Yoo-hoo. Oh yeah, they recognize the name as well. Koopa just said, "Hey Nara." That's crazy. That's crazy. Show us your best Nara voice hack. Bro, what? Me? I am in no vein a voice actor. We're talking about fighting demons. You guys will be fighting demons if you want to hear like me attempt to create noises from myself. Do it? I don't even know where to start. I don't even know what like I don't have like an idea of what like she would sound like in my head. It's like listening to you humming songs. Arguably worse. Voice act right now? Bruh! I don't even know where I'd start though. What's Nair's favorite type of burger? Big, meaty burger. Alright. Get up here, Koopa. This is peak. Boo, boo. Voice act right now? Also, we had to remove her knees. we had to remove Naira's knees, by the way. You can't tell during normal gameplay. But she has no knees. Fun fact. Otherwise, her legs clip out of the jacket. Bruh. I don't know where I'd start, though. The thing is, you guys are like, voice act. How? I don't have an idea in my head. I don't know where I'd begin with. Nero? That's on there. Wilnat says it. Wilnat says a lot of things really weird. Like, Wilnat's been doing the Tropius Gauntlet recently, and for the longest time, until people corrected him, he kept on calling it Gauntlet. The Tropius Gauntlet. And we're like, Wilnat, why do you call it that? And he was like, that's just a dialect. I'm like, Wilnat, I don't think that's a dialect. I think that's just wrong. Toon Turf in a week? You know what would be so crazy if I get Naira into Toon Turf? I'm not in Toon Turf, by the way. I think most of Rumble Pack is. But, like, it'd be crazy if one day. It wouldn't be episode 1, but, like, what would it take to get an Easter egg into Toon Turf? I should have asked Dano when I was there, when I met him in person. But, oh well. Oh well. You miss all the shots you don't take. Money? Money? Alright, hold on, we have to talk to Bob Bombert first. Hello there, Bomb. Cannon acquired. No, Johnny in Paris? Bundan also is. I know that. Was Nero involved with anything specific in 2001? I don't think Nero was alive in 2001. I mean, I was barely alive in 2001 either. I was born in 2001, so... You gonna ask him when he inevitably starts working on episode 2? Then we have to wait like 4 more years? Would Nero eat a bum? Yes, actually, yes. I don't see why not. Gunpowder, Nero would eat gunpowder, yes. And so Nero probably wouldn't eat like the outside of the bum, but like crack open and eat its insides, like, you know, 100%, 100%. That is canon, by the way. Write that down. Crack open and eat the bum up like a shellfish. When Nero F with Cannon Knight. Who is Cannon Knight? It's peak Mario Sunshine content? Yeah, you know it's Mario Sunshine because, like, I don't actually know where the sun is. But it's out there. 100%. The Knight from Deltarune. No, not... Nero would not like the Knight Deltarune, no. Nera actually is very... From Limp Knight? Oh, his name is... I thought his name was Limp Knight. His name is Cannon Knight? I didn't actually watch the trailer. But the Roaring Knight... No, Nera would not like the Roaring Knight because the Roaring Knight goes around spreading darkness. Nera actually is weak against darkness, right? So, essentially, Nera, like, she can absorb positive energy like light, heat, you know, electricity and stuff. But darkness isn't light. Darkness is the lack of light. Right? Wait, what are we at? 8 red coins. And so Nera actually would be weakened. Like, Nera would not do very well if she went to a dark world. Let me tell you that. Going to a dark world would, like, nerf Nera. Like, heavily. If not kill her, like, instantly. So, like, the Roaring Knight would not work very well. Out of curiosity, how would a Nera custom moveset work? I don't know what we would do. I don't know what I would change. Nera caused the Big Bang? Of course. Darkness constricts you? It constricts Nera, definitely. 100%. Alright. Red coin. Red coin. Let's see. Would Nera overcome the soul? Nera would probably like consume the soul. Yeah, realistically, Nera's not a human. Nera, despite looking human, Nera would probably be more similar to a monster and the way that she can kind of like use like magic and stuff. So Nera would probably like kind of consume the soul, kind of like you know, Asriel or something, you know, rather than like Chris, where Chris kind of just like coexists with the soul. Ooh. Would I see an ultra hard Deltarune mom hack of Nera then? Hard mode. Your health literally trickles down the longer you're in the Dark World. Would Nera beat Sans at Undertale in a fight? Okay, Sans, I think yes. You know why? Because Sans' whole thing is that he dodges, but like, so just do like an AoE attack so he can't dodge it. Sans is 1 HP and 1 defense. So like, the simple way to beat Sans is you just do like, it doesn't even need to be a strong attack. Just like a really like, attack just big hitbox that he just can't dodge. Like, do like a big explosion that hits everywhere in the room. Doesn't need to be strong, just be enough that he can't dodge it. You just gotta hit one trickle. The reason why Frisk has such a hard time with Sans is they're trying to stab the man. That is the least effective way to work. Like, do anything. Do like an explosion, shockwave. So anything with a big radius. Like, Sans is cooked against any sort of like wizard character. It's when you're playing like the knight archetype where Sans is like truly shines. They're using what they had? Stupid kid. Stupid child. Cut him some slack. Stupid child. Yeah, so Sans is interesting. He has 1 defense, not 1 HP. No, he has 1 defense and 1 HP. Like, Sans would literally get soloed by... It's funny. Are you hosting? I think I am, but I don't think it's public. Yeah, Sans has 1 defense and 1 HP. Sans would get soloed by a lot of characters. It's funny. It depends on a character's moveset, but... Like, I would say it's like 50-50 depending on whether a character can beat Sans or not. Like, he's fast. He's really fast. But as long as you have something that, like, is very hard to dodge, then, like, what's he gonna do? What's bro gonna do? You can pick any game to have a sequel, what would you pick? Xenoblade Chronicles X. Easy. Because it's not gonna happen for a long time. Hacked hates children, confirmed? That doesn't even need a confirmation. We've said that several times. DM password? I don't have a password! Ooh, he knows of your move before you do it? I mean, if you're, like, lifting up your knife about to stab him, I'm sure he can tell, like, oh, I'm about to be stabbed. Okay, this is the annoying star. See, we could come back and get the wing cap to get this. You can technically get this one with the cannon, though. But, let's not do that. That's kind of annoying. I got whacked. Goodbye, Doggart. We have disclosed Nera would beat Sin, but would Nera beat Kirby? Here's the thing. Most people seemingly forget, Kirby is 8 inches tall. If they slash to the left, then they could kill Sans. I mean, he'd probably see you slashing to the left. He would, like, see you doing it. What if Frisk had throwing knives to mess with Sans? I'm certain Chris could. Frisk could have better items. They just didn't. They were just trying to stab him for the most part, or whack him with a frying pan, or punch him, or kick him. All like very, very small attacks. Okay, but the issue of Kirby is canonically 8 inches tall, right? Like that's just Kirby canon. So it's like I don't know what Kirby would do. Like Kirby fights strong things for Kirby's size, right? But like Kirby can't eat things bigger than Kirby. Especially not living things. Like you might say like, oh, Kirby can. That's average, bruh. You might say, oh, but what about mouthful mode? But those are specific things because of the way the Forgotten Land works. Didn't Kirby kill legit multiple gods? Kirby has to kill them using power-ups. Kirby doesn't actually kill most of them in base form. That's the issue. It's very, very complicated, you know? Like, Kirby has crazy abilities. Like, the Supernova ability or the Robobot suit. Those allow Kirby to do, like, really, like, exceptional things. But, like, in base form, it's like... Kirby's battling hands of Waddle Dee. It's kind of complicated. Like, The thing is, Kirby's a lot like Bowser, right? Is Link only like 17 inches tall? No, Link is normal height. Well, yeah, okay, Link isn't like 6 foot. He's like, 5 foot something. But Smash Bros is the height in Smash Bros. They're scaled up. Like Olimar is like 3 inches tall, and Olimar is like the same size as Kirby. Or Pikachu in Smash Bros. Is way taller than Pikachu is in Pokemon. Like if you play Pokemon, Pikachu is like up to like your like foot. Oh well, maybe a bit taller than that. Well, in Smash Bros, Pikachu's like half the size as like a human being. Or Rosalina's like 6 foot like in Mario, while on like Smash Bros, she's like slightly taller than like the Mario Bros. Yeah, so a lot of the character heights just don't scale properly in Smash. So Smash isn't the best way to compare them. But yeah, Kirby's very weird. Kirby has some crazy power-ups, but that's like saying like you could do a lot of very similar things with other characters, Like you'd be like, what is it? Like Bowser gets like the Dream Stone, which allows him to grant his own wishes. Like Bowser's canonically like got some crazy crap he can pull out of his ass too. Oh, it's like, do we allow power-ups or not? That's the question. If we allow power-ups, then Kirby scales very high with power-ups. Without power-ups, like, what does Kirby do? So like, for instance, like Naira's made of metal. So like Kirby, what is Kirby gonna do? Like slide into her? He can't suck at her. He can't slide into her. He can't pick her up or anything. I don't know what you do without a power-up. Sukuna or Gojo? I haven't watched AJK, I'll just say Gojo. Have you played modded Smash Bros? I've played modded Smash Melee, and that is it. That is the only one. Yippee! Penguin. Alright. Hell yeah, gaming. Yeah, so Kirby's very complicated. So I don't care and you're wrong. Bro! What do you mean I'm wrong? Played RuneScape? No, I haven't. Yeah, I think there could be a long, like... What if we give Kirby the Smash moveset? Okay, if he has the Smash moveset... Okay, if Kirby is Smash Bros. Sized and has the Smash moveset, Kirby has a much, much better chance. Like, Kirby's Smash moveset's actually, like, if Kirby had that as his base moveset, he would be much, much stronger, because, like, Kirby has a lot more options. And not to mention, like, Hammer, and, like, Hammer's already one of the best power-ups in Kirby to begin with. And having that base, and also not being 8 inches tall, would help Kirby out a lot. Have you played Doom 1993? No. I've only played Doom 2016. Talk about the upcoming Death Battle? You know what? That's a fair one. Okay, for those of you unaware, Death Battle is like this really cool web series where it's like little... Bro, how did I fall off twice? I'm ass. Well, I'm reading chat, but like... It's like animated little battles between two fictional characters, right? And the next one they're doing is Ash versus Yugi. So I haven't actually watched Yu-Gi-Oh! So I don't actually know Yugi's peaks. But I'm really curious to see where it goes. Like, Ash isn't the best Pokemon trainer. Ash is not the best Pokemon trainer by a long margin. Isn't DDD canonically the size of a normal penguin or bigger? No, unfortunately. He's the size of a, like... He's bigger than the normal penguins in the Kirby universe. But Kirby doesn't live on Earth. Bro, I keep on falling off. I'm actually gonna die. Ash Deloska, Solgaleo, and Arceus. Ash doesn't have Solgaleo and Arceus. He doesn't own those Pokemon. So what Ash would have... Ash would have Melmetal. Ash would have Naganadel. Ash would have Lucario. And the Lucario can Mega Evolve. Ash would have Greninja. And Greninja can... Ash Greninja form. Like Greninja... Like... Ash Greninja's pretty good. Like Ash is like a solid amount of Pokemon. But like... The only legendary he technically has is Naganadel, assuming you count Ultra Beasts as legendaries. I think they were considered sub-legendaries when they first came out. Like, now they technically have a separate category just for Ultra Beasts in the code. But I believe when they first came out, they were just considered sub-legendaries in the code. And then, Melmetal, which isn't a legendary, it's a mythical, but the lines are pretty blurry. So, in the Hisui movie, making friends doesn't mean you own that Pokemon, though. Wasn't one battle Miles Spider-Man versus Deku? Yeah, that was good. Wow, I got a 1-up. That was very useful. Very, very useful. What do you think will be the NVIDIA equivalent of the Steam Machine GPU? I think it's a 3060. I think that's already confirmed. I think that's what's in it. Steam machine specs. I think it's like a 3060. Yeah, it's in between PlayStation Series S. Yeah. Ooh, friends back each other up. I'm sure Arceus has more intuitive things to do. I mean, not intuitive. More, I freaking read Hollow's message. I saw the word intuitive. I'm pretty sure Arceus has more important things to do than help out a kid in a death battle. Woo. PlayStation Series. Did I say PlayStation Series S? Bro, kill me now. Why do I keep dying here? I've never. I literally don't die here. I literally don't die here. I'm literally. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm losing at Nara 64. Yo, welcome, Abdul. Alright, just lock in. Just lock in. Woo. Okay. We can't do the shortcut here. Not that we did it last time. Oh. No! I'm actually getting washed. I'm so washed. What the hell? I'm getting cooked by the slide. How much longer do you think Xbox has the console generator business? Dude, if the next console isn't the last one, it's gonna be soon. It'll likely be the next one. Do more cuts? You don't need to do more cuts, you just need to hold down. Like the penguin speeds up like right here, but you eventually catch back up to the penguin. Oh. I'm getting robbed! Bro, I've never struggled this much. In this version, Mars before you can do the shortcut because they removed the triggers. Wait, why did they do that? Why did they remove the triggers? The shortcut's kind of cheeks on. It's kind of unfair. What? Why did they remove the trigger for the shortcut? Skill issue? I've literally never struggled here. Well, aside from when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I obviously struggled here. I'm gonna die! We're going somewhere else. Screw this. We're going somewhere else. It's been a while. Remember them saying the next console after the Series X and S has got the biggest jump in graphics? Doubt. It's not got the biggest jump in graphics. Don't believe it. Literally, I think the next generation is going to be the smallest jump in graphics visually that we've ever seen. Like, PS4 to PS5 was like, alright. It was alright, but that was the smallest jump in graphics we've ever had. Rage quit? I'm crying! I squinted? Yeah, like, with just how much graphics cost now, like, there's no way they can make anything affordable that actually looks good at all. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Down we go. Hello there, eel. Hello there, Mr. Eel. He's kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people find him scary and ugly. I think he's kind of cute. If they made one of the Mario eels as a like plush, I would buy it. I have a Bob-omb, a Blooper, and a Piranha Plant because like those are some of my favorite Mario enemies. I would buy the eel as well. Not even joking. Is the life icon not done? The mod isn't done. There's a few features we don't have implemented yet. I don't remember the order of this, so we're just gonna brute force it. Bro, it's me. Piranha plants are. I love piranha plants. Piranha plants are unironically kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I had to get one. Star acquired. Beep boop. Also the peace sign. Now randomly getting a white glove out of nowhere. You're totally playing with the legally acquired copy. This is 100% official. This is on a Nintendo 64. This is every copy of Mario 64 is personalized. Yippee yeppers. Alright, let's get the ship. Thank you, Mr. Crusade. You're cute too. Let's go! Thanks for telling us. I would never pirate. I don't believe in piracy. I don't even believe pirates are real. What's a pirate? Miyamoto himself added Nair in the game and said, "Thank you for playing my game." Exactly. Real. Give me the star, Mr. Eel. The only piracy I like is One Piece. Exactly, yeah. Guys, what's a pirate? Those are the fictional the sea gangsters, right? How long you going for? I mean, we're just kind of chilling right now playing Nero 64, so like if we wanted to end it, we could. I genuinely forgot how to get the star from the ship. Bro, I totally forgot how to get the star from here. What? I mean, we can just get one of the other stars, but I'm going crazy. I forgot how to get that star. Bro, I swear I played Mario 64 not too long ago. You gonna go to sleep now? Alright, night-night. There he goes! What is the requirement to get the eel out of there? You go up to the eel? I didn't go up to the eel, I touched him! He touched me with his eel! He literally eeled all over me. Okay. Ayo, howdy. Mario, I love N64 game jank. No way. I love being a child, having the mystic wonder. I showed you my eel, please respond. True. There's a minor that eel could be arrested for that. Have you considered that the eel could also be a minor? No. You're just assuming the eel's age. I hope you realize that, like, eels come in different shapes and sizes as well. Bort. Let's swim up there so we don't have to climb up the platforming section. Platforming my platformer? Why would I want to do that? You can still get arrested for it? I don't think you get arrested for that if it's like, there's like an age range where it's like not... My eel's very small. I don't know enough about the law to argue with that, to be honest. But I feel like it's like only illegal in like, it's like Big Gap, right? I mean, not Big Gap, when they're... I don't want to talk about this. I feel like a freak even talking about this age stuff. We already talked about Miko's age earlier, and like I don't want to go more into it. Like, bro, I don't know enough about the legality. I feel like the more you say, and if you get anything wrong, people are gonna give you like weird stares, like that, like Phil's doing right now. Like you say anything wrong, people are like, hacked. Be careful. Yeah. I don't. let's not go into age. There's already enough. There's already enough there. We know how you play Minecraft Hacked? I play melee build. Age is just a suggestion for Miku. Thousand-year-old dragon. Nair's not a 1,000-year-old. Red coin. I always wonder why there's this box with like a skull and crossbones on it. Shut up. Something wrong? Like, why is this box just here? Like, why is there just a random box that hurts you when you touch it? Like, is there poison in it? I don't know. It's such a weird thing. Like, Mario 64 is such a strange game that makes such weird design choices, but like, it's kind of that's kind of like what makes it so cool. Jim is giving Twitter a lot of ammunition. Do you really think Twitter will ever care about me? Let's be real. Will Twitter ever really care about me? No. Heroes bringing up Mika's age, just ignore it. True! True! It's not worth... The more I say, the more something could be misconstrued, or... That's a word, right? That's 100% a word. It's misconstrued. Damn it! I was close. Misconstrued. Guys, I have such a high level vocabulary that I don't even know what words I know. Misconstrued. That's a word. That's a real word. Guys, I'm so smart. I should probably check the bomb. Alright, what's your opinion on Teto? I actually like Teto. I really like the drill hair design. It's one of my favorite like anime little tropey thingies. You already cooked? Uploaded to your Twitter account, has 5 trillion replies? That's crazy. I wonder if I can start a counterculture movement then. You know when people get canceled, but like then they like somehow like grow bigger anyways, despite being like canceled. Like it bring like if you're small and you get canceled, it just brings awareness to your channel anyways. Like if nobody knew who you are, and then now people know who they are. Well, that's like a pro, right? Canon. God, Mario 64 is kind of fun. Like Logan Paul. Unfortunately, Logan Paul's still... When he was canceled, he was big, but like... Wasn't he small? I'm pretty sure he was still big when he was like canceled. But... He's still like relatively decent sized now, too. Like, people made fun of him, but like... The Logan Paul fans didn't stop watching. That's the thing. Like, you cancel him like in front of like the public audience. But like the fans of the person usually still watch him. Unless it's like some like grave offense. Like, the dead body thing is, like, awful, but, like, that's not, like, that wasn't enough of, like, a click-off for, like, the Logan Paul fans, you know? How would you make an apology? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. If I was unironically canceled for something. You didn't hear much about him before the Suicide Force? I did. He was still very popular before that. I think he still had millions before that. The Suicide Force just kind of brought him into, like, public eye. But, yeah, that's a good question. How do you make an apology? Like, I don't know. Like, let's say I'm canceled for something. I don't know. Let's say, like, let's not think of a reason why. I don't like to think of that. But let's say I'm canceled for something. How do you write an apology? Sorry for scamming you guys with crypto. Anyways, I've launched a new crypto coin. I promise it won't pump and dump. I don't know. Like, there's a few strategies. Like, I've seen one of the strategies to be, don't even acknowledge it. That's what Mr. Beast does. Mr. Beast doesn't really do public apologies. Let's say that you're racist. Oh, well, that's gonna happen anyways. I hate Goombas. But, like, I know, like, when it comes to, like, apologies, Mr. Beast doesn't do them. Like, I believe, like, people have literally died at Mr. Beast, they had a Mr. Beast event where people died, and I think Mr. Beast just doesn't, like, make a video or anything about it. Like, you just kind of, like, let it go. Like, sure, people will be like, that's awful, but, like, making the apology also brings even more awareness to the issue, you know? So that's one strategy. So there's the ignore it and hope it goes away, and eventually it does. The other strategy is like, Mr. Beast new video. I killed 100 people. One of the few YouTubers with the kill count. I mean, Not like he directly killed him. It was an accident at one of his events, but, you know. That's still pretty crazy. That's still pretty crazy. And well, I don't think it was even the people competing in the event. It was like some of the people doing one of the things. It was like some structure collapsed. Like, if you could have any game have a movie adaptation, which one would you pick? That's a great question. That is a fantastic question, actually. Movie adaptation. Yo, what's good? Hello, Florigato guy. I don't know. Neptunia? No. No, it wouldn't make a good movie. Plus, it already has like a little anime adaptation as well, so not like it would need it. So you would say Terraria? I think Terraria would be better for like more of a series. There's a lot of meat going on in Terraria. I don't think they'd be able to like... How many invisible walls have you bumped into this? At least one. At least one. I don't think Terraria would make a very good movie, just because there's so much content they would have to cover. Like, no way they'd be able to reach up to the Moon Lord within a movie. Like, as a series, like, they could kind of focus on, like, one little thing at a time. Like, it could be, like, a nice, like, 26-episode series or something. Luigi's Mansion? Luigi's Mansion would be a fire movie, but I think, realistically, we'll probably get that eventually. Pizza Tower movie? Pizza Tower deserves to be a cartoon. It deserves to be a cartoon. Hollow Knight would be cool? Bro, okay, Silk Song, maybe. Hollow Knight, you're just watching, like, some guy walk around for, like, 2 hours. And, like, there's, like... there are probably, like, 3 cases where there's, like, spoken dialogue. There's the point of Quarrel. There's a point with, Hornet. And then there's the point with, the Moth. And that's all the dialogue in the movie. The rest of it's completely silent. Luigi's Mansion seems pretty plausible. I think Luigi's Mansion can 100% get a movie. 100%. Definitely possible. There's the last red coin. I was looking for that. Man. Luigi's Mansion movie. I would... Oh, I'd be so... What the hell? We just ran up that wall. What the hell? Wait. Did you see that? How do I do that again? Was it because of the tilt? Huh. Whatever. You would die for a Metroid movie? Oh, Metroid would do so well as a movie! Dude, Metroid would do so well. Hold on. Will Deltarune movie be a good movie? Deltarune's not done yet, but I would watch a show or a little movie of like Toby Fox humor, but like actually spoken aloud. Because like, there's one thing, like, I love Deltarune, but like, I feel like when you watch cartoons, like, there's a lot of things that can get out of that. Like, there's execution and like the way like things are spoken, like tones and stuff that you can't get out of like pure dialogue. And I think Deltarune could do like a lot of fun stuff that they wouldn't be able to do within the game if they did a show. Now, I don't think Deltarune would probably be the best adaptation, because I think a lot of the parts of the game make sense because it's a game, you know? But if they wanted to lean into like the humor, they could 100%, they would have like so many options. Star Fox would be peak too? Star Fox needs to get out of the grave, to be honest. Star Fox needs to get a game first, to be real. Last Star Fox game was on the Wii U. Star Fox is not exactly eating very good. Fall Guys movie? Fall Guys actually has lore, though. Who would be Birdly? I don't know if it matters who would do it, because it would be voice acted anyway. So it's not like you have a guy in a bird suit. Actually, it'd be really funny. No, every other character is animated except Birdly. Birdly's just like not a CGI. He's a guy in a bird suit, green screened in. Would be the funniest thing ever. I hope Nintendo's working on a Metro movie. I don't think it's gonna happen as we speak, but we're getting our second Mario movie. We're getting our let's see. You were thinking Minecraft movie but Deltarune? No, I think it'd be animated. I don't think it would make sense with real people. I mean, there's only one human anyways in Deltarune too. Maybe Toad Fox should just make a comedy series? I think that's what Toby would do. Yeah, like right now, so we're getting our second Mario movie. We're getting our Zelda movie, actually. You know, speaking of movies, hold on, let's pull up the Zelda movie screenshots. Zelda movie screenshots, or whatever. Here, hold on. It's actually discussion. Oh, bull. Yeah, so we got Link and Zelda. Very interesting. I'm wondering what the concept they're gonna be leaning with is gonna be. Oh, shoot. I can't read chat while I have this open. I wonder what they're gonna be leaning in with. Like, honestly, they look fine. Like, actually, like when they first got the actors, I was like, how are they gonna make these guys look like Link and Zelda? Like, sure, this isn't like the most on model Link and Zelda that there's ever been, but like, I don't think this looks bad. I'm very curious. It's definitely they're putting in more effort than the Minecraft movie. That already wins a round of applause. Oh goodness gracious! They're not just sticking Jack Black or Tom Holland in the green outfit and calling it a day. But I'm really curious what they're gonna go with. Like, is this supposed to be like Link with Zelda, and they're doing like a little flashback sequence? Is this Link when he's like still Zelda's knight? Because like, there's no way for the first Zelda movie that they're gonna have like Link travel with Zelda. That's not a traditional Zelda story, and that would be very weird to do for the first one. You know? I don't know. But it's weird because Zelda has the bow. And well, Zelda does use the bow quite often. It's usually during the final boss fight, right? It's like that might be Link's hat on his shoulder. Oh yeah, there is something draped across his shoulder. You're right. But it's like, is Zelda going to be like a companion on his adventure, or is Zelda actually going to be, you know, what's gonna happen? You kind of want Ganondorf to be voiced by Dan TDM. Ganondorf's gonna be live action. You're not gonna voice him unless they do a Darth Vader situation. Darth Vader, the actual actor and voice actor were different, but that's because he was wearing a mask, so they didn't really have to worry about that. Hoping for Breath of the Wild Link being at night with talking with mostly emotions. They have confirmed Link's gonna talk, so it's not gonna be Breath of the Wild Link. Apologies, but yeah, what are they doing? What is the plot of this? I don't know. I mean, they could 100% pull off a non-traditional Zelda plot. It's just for the first Zelda movie, it's like that's such an interesting. It's not what I would expect of the first movie. You want Breath of the Wild inspiration? I think you're fine. He's green. I don't think it's gonna be Breath of the Wild and as the primary inspiration. I mean, Zelda for the most part seems to be. Zelda's wearing the blue. Zelda's blue outfit is mostly Breath of the Wild inspired. Zelda's only worn blue once outside of Breath of the Wild, and it was an official concept art, not even in a game as far as I'm aware. But blue Zelda's 100% Breath of the Wild inspired. Gaming. Link should wear all black armor in aura form. He's got to look like Link. If Link was wearing armor, he would be like, who the hell is this guy? You know? Do we have enough stars to go to fight Bowser? What do you think Waluigi smells like? Bad. Waluigi's canonically really poor. I wouldn't be surprised if Waluigi doesn't have a house. Or if he does have a house, he may not have running water. I don't know. Yippee. Yeppers. That went well. Great. That was supposed to be a long jump, by the way, not a ground pound, but let's pretend that didn't happen. Why not just live with Wario? You think Wario's gonna share with somebody? Like, I'm sure Wario likes Waluigi, but like, not enough to share food or electricity or anything that costs money. It smells like Luigi, but like grape. If only, if only. Why not just use the revenue generated by his pinball machine? I don't think Waluigi actually owns it. I think he probably just licenses out his name. Wario hired him, did he not? That's from a Nintendo Power thing. We don't have much going on for Waluigi lore, so unfortunately we don't know much. But that was a Nintendo Power thing where Wario hired like an actor to be like his tennis partner. But until it's explicitly said in a game, it's like, no! Oh, we don't even game over. Nice. Pretend that didn't happen. Until we explicitly like Waluigi lore, we know nothing about him. I love when Nintendo Power makes shit up. They do it. They've done that a few times. That's why like it's hard to use them as a factual source because like it's like the only evidence we have. But like, can we even take it at face value? Howdy, how have you been? Oh, we've been doing well. Thanks for popping by, Snowy Bunny. It just like we don't know. We know next to nothing about Waluigi. He's just kind of a guy that shows up every now and then, and you're like, who is this man? Who is this purple man? What does he want? Waluigi and Yoshi need a partner because neither get any. Yoshi has a ton of games. What do you mean? Yoshi has a whole spin-off series. Yoshi's getting a game next year. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yoshi never getting anything. That is a wild sentence to say. Yoshi's gonna be in the Mario movie next year. Yoshi gets fed better than Luigi. Yoshi gets more games than Luigi. Yeah. Well, I think there are more Yoshi games in total. There's only 3 Luigi games. Well, Yoshi's got like quite a few. So it's kind of iffy on whether he's related to Wario or not. As of now, I believe the last thing we've had sitting on whether they're relatives or not was in like Mario and Sonic in the Olympic Games for the Wii, I think. And that was saying that like they're not related. And like it just hasn't been touched on since. So you're waiting for Kirby Air Riders? Let's go! DDD! I am not good at Bowser throwing, by the way. Bro, the little T-pose looking thing. When you get stun locked. I am not good at Bowser throws, by the way. So long, gay Bowser. He is quite long and quite gay. Okay. Hell yeah! First try! First try! Oh yeah! You wish. You wish you could do that, Bowser. Hell yeah, gamer GG. Not like this is the first, not the first boss, technically the second boss we fought, but... Shh, pretend that was the final boss. True. This reminds me of Ludwig's story times where you just grind more for except Nera. Imagine, gonna dip? I'm about to head out as well. I think that's the last thing I want to do for the stream. I think Bowser was a good way to end it off. Alright, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for coming over as long as you did brochachos. I haven't streamed in a while, so it was good to stream again after so long. So I thank you guys for coming as long as you did. It was really good. It was really good to be able to just, chat, discuss things, catch up on things. I wonder if you can import that model to Lib Super Mario 64. If you could, that'd be cool. You could do all the little, weird little things with it, but that's obviously more complicated than I would know how to do. But yeah, feel free to do whatever you want with the model. Well, not whatever you want, but if you do anything with it, show it to me. I could be like, wow, that's cool. Love the stream, thank you. Well, thank you guys for coming as long as you did. But until we return again, Audios Brochachos, HackedCrusade signing out. Bada booey, outro time.